It's North versus South in the state of California. We're underway between the Niners and Chargers. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by Mr. Irrelevant in the 2022 draft, a guy with something to prove, Iowa State's career passing leader, and that's Brock Purdy. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels, and picking up some nice yardage.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
It hasn't taken Herbert long to earn this status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. He's locked and loaded on every snap, and the second he sees an opening, the ball's soaring downfield. You've got to be on your A game at all times against him. The second you slip up, he's liable to burn you.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right, because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they do.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage. But right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward. And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he hands them up to each defender. And they're making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 72 yards. And the 49ers take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They started on the ground with Eckler. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 31. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Herbert operating from the red zone, looking Austin, and he lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 82 yards.
I'm going rhetorical on you here. Could that pass have been delivered any better to the receiver downfield?
Not at all. And when he catches that, he didn't even have to break stride. Full speed. That's why he got all that yardage after the catch. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, that is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. An 11-yard touchdown, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger offense making their way back out there. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. On the screen, this is Eckler. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So still 14 yards to go. Second down. Here's Herbert. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To the air again, Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. 3rd and 2, Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And Austin Eckler capped it off with the touchdown reception. Here's McLeod from his end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drive, 4 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Herbert on first down now. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
3 scores down, not even at halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at it.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, it's Herbert. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
He finds his target, Allen. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. Herbert back to the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so they went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And it's caught. Touchdown! Mike Williams on the touchdown throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts this lead down to 13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So we've hit halftime here in second. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. From the 9, second and 5. Here's Purdy. This is caught. And the Niners are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Purdy. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Going back to Allen, he's got him again. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Allen's got it complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Herbert throwing again. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Throw left side, complete. That's Allen. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And he's going to find that man yet again, Keenan Allen. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Herbert got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
What's the deal, dog?
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taken at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Holding. Offense.
The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the 1st down against our defense by that decision.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes his upcoming 3rd down a little bit. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Lance on the option left. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. Now on 2nd and 13. Lance. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On the option right, Herbert. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's Herbert. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. This one caught by Kittle. 30. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any
touchdown 49ers. Jerome Jennings from 19 yards away. And the Niners get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Lance going to try to throw for this. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Herbert and the Chargers down by 2 touchdowns. 1:13 to play. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Herbert to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st. Throwing, Herbert. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Herbert going to throw. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall.